numerator s plus 0, denominator we have pole, and 1 by tau is 0. In the place of alpha, now we are using beta. Okay, and beta is nothing but 0 divided by pole, and beta value is greater than 1. In lag compensator, alpha value less than 1. Here, beta is the constant and beta value greater than 1. Okay, this is the transfer function. Numerator gives 0, denominator gives poles, and 0 is 1 by tau, pole is 1 by beta tau. Earlier it was 1 by alpha tau, now it is 1 by beta tau, only difference. And this is the pole 0 diagram. You can see pole is coming near to origin. Pole is coming near to origin. Okay, this is the origin, x-axis, y-axis, x-axis, y-axis. You can see the pole value is minus 1 by beta tau. 0 value is minus 1 by tau, minus 1 by tau. Okay, this is the pole 0 diagram. Now, the equation, another form of equation, let this be equation 1, the transfer function equation, another form of transfer function, equation 1. We are writing phase angle for this compensator. Suffix C means compensator. We are writing phase angle. Maximum lag. Okay, maximum lag. Earlier maximum lead, now it is maximum lag will happen. Max output lags behind the input. Meaning is output lags behind the input. Okay. Now I am going with further. This is the circuit diagram of lag compensator. Circuit diagram of lag compensator. In the series path only R1, parallel path R2C in series. R2C in series. Okay. Now I told you for R1, Laplace transform is R1 only. And for R2, Laplace transform is R2 only, because these are constants. Constants Laplace transform will not have, it will be 1. Okay, constant is taken as impulse signal, it will be 1. And if C is there, its Laplace is 1 by Cs. If L is there, its Laplace is L into S. Okay, these are the things we know how to write the Laplace transform. Okay, this is time domain. Laplace transform means frequency domain. Time domain, Laplace transform means frequency domain. Now we are taking output at E naught. Okay, transfer function is nothing but Laplace of output by Laplace of input. Laplace of output by Laplace of input. So output side we are having series combination R2 and C. R2C series combination. And this is the complete closed loop circuit. Denominator will have the complete elements in the circuit. So R1 plus R2 plus 1 by Cs. Okay. If you take something as common to show that S plus 0 and this complete is pole, S plus pole in the denominator. If you operate beta is nothing but 0 by pole, 0 by pole, we are getting the formula below, and it is a value greater than 1. You can see numerator is having R1 plus R2, numerator is having R1 plus R2, denominator is having R2. So this is nothing but 1 plus R1 by R2, 1 plus R1 by R2. Okay, R1 by R2 is definitely a positive value. Resistor value cannot be negative. So this is nothing but beta is nothing but 1 plus R1 by R2, 1 plus R1 by R2. So this is a value greater than 1, because resistor value cannot be negative. So 1 plus means a value greater than 1. Okay. And in the numerator, this is of the form S plus 1 by tau. Denominator is of the form S plus 1 by beta tau. Okay, this is also transfer function. Okay, numerator you can just tally and see tau value comes as R2 into C. Tau value comes as R2 into C. This is about lag compensator. Okay, so what all you have to remember? Possibly the beta value, formula for beta. R greater than 1 means numerator you will have a higher component R1 plus R2. Denominator you are having R2 alone. Okay, R2 alone. In this slide only the blue color box, only the box whatever I have given. Okay, beta that you have to remember, and beta is greater than 1. These two things. Now I am on circuit diagram. Circuit diagram. Okay, you have to just identify. You will not be drawing it in the online exam, but we will give the circuit and ask what is the circuit about. Okay, this is the lag compensator you have to identify. Now, when we write the angle equation, this is the transfer function of lag compensator. And when we try to write the angle for the compensator transfer function, we will have this equation. And after derivation, first order derivative, equating it to 0. Why we are doing all this? For example, if you have f of x equal to x square plus 3x plus 2, okay, what is the maximum value of the function? Maximum value of the function. The method is derivate and equate it to 0. In mathematics, you will come across this. Okay, finding maximum value of a function. Finding maximum value of a function in mathematics, we will do derivation and equate it to 0. Okay, and hence this is the equation number 2 I will take. For equation number 2, if we want the maximum value, maximum phase lag, we are making first order derivative and equate it to 0. Okay, so first order derivative and equate it to 0. This is the general procedure from mathematics. Maximum value, that's why we are doing, okay, maximum value of phi is the function. And when we do all this, we are getting the frequency at which maximum lag occurs. Frequency at which maximum lag occurs. Frequency at which maximum lag occurs, omega m. Okay, and then we are having tan pi. After doing all the previous calculations, when we calculate tan pi, it is coming 1 minus beta by 2 root beta, and the sin pi is 1 minus beta by 1 plus beta. Pi m is the maximum lag, and we can write it as tan inverse 1 minus beta by 2 root beta. Otherwise, sin inverse 1 minus beta by 1 plus beta. Okay, this is the maximum lag in lag compensator. Maximum lag in lag compensator. And in lead compensator, instead of beta, you put alpha. Same formula. In lag compensator, you put beta. In lead compensator, you put alpha. Okay, so 1 minus beta by 2 root beta, sin inverse 1 minus beta by 1 plus beta. This is the maximum lag in lag compensator. Next, we are going with the behavior. It acts similar to PI controller, and PI controller will help in the steady state response, and it introduces a negative phase in the feedback loop as the name specifies. Okay, integrator. It has a 0 and pole in the pole 0 diagram, and which one is closer? Pole is closer to the imaginary axis. Pole is closer to the imaginary axis. Okay, and if we see what all the things we have seen in lag compensator, pole 0 diagram, a pole followed by 0, and this is 1 by beta tau, minus 1 by beta tau, and minus 1 by tau. This is about the pole 0 diagram. This is pole 0 diagram in lag compensator. Pole 0 diagram in lag compensator. So beta is nothing but 0 by pole. Beta value is nothing but 0 by pole, and it is R1 plus R2 divided by R2. It is a value greater than 1. It is a value greater than 1. And then maximum lag is nothing but tan inverse 1 minus beta by 2 root beta. Otherwise, sin inverse 1 minus alpha by 1 plus alpha. This is the maximum lag in lag compensator. And then what all we have seen, frequency at which maximum lag occurs 1 by 2 t root beta. 1 by t root beta. Frequency at which maximum lag occurs. At which maximum lag occurs. Okay. In lead, it is in the place of beta, you will put alpha. In lead, it is 1 by t root alpha. In lag, it is 1 by t root beta. Alpha value less than 1, beta value greater than 1. And coming to the circuit, you remember the circuit? R is there in series path. Parallel path, we are having R2 and C. R2 and C in the parallel path. This is about the circuit diagram of lag compensator. Circuit diagram of lag compensator. This is output voltage, and on the other side, it is input voltage. Okay, this is circuit diagram. Only this slide you have to remember in the case of lag compensator. Previous slides of lag, just for the background understanding. Okay, this slide, whatever I have written, you have to remember. And it improves the steady state response. Okay, lead compensator improves transient response, lag compensator improves steady state response. These are the differences in lead and lag. Bandwidth increase, decrease. Okay, and it is susceptible to high frequency noise. High frequency noise is suppressed. and no significant decrease in steady state. ESS no change, ESS no change, but ESS decreases in the case of lag compensator. ESS decreases in the case of lag compensator. And then what we have, it cannot be uncompensated system, we cannot apply application. And phase angle of uncompensated system is decreasing rapidly near gain crossover frequency. Okay, whichever easy for you, you can just remember. Next, we can go with lead lag compensator.